Hi, I'm Kevin. I'm here today to talk about the Lange Blaster Pro ski boot. Blaster Pro is pretty much a carryover from last year. They kind of tweaked it a little bit. The Blaster series was a new line of boots last year from Lange, and it had a lot of success in its first year. This is one of our better selling models last year, and for a couple good reasons, and we'll kind of get into those now. Blaster Pro is a 100 flex boot, so it's definitely geared towards that advanced to low-end expert level skier. So a very good performer, good precision, lots of power in order to drive some of those stiffer skis out there for that more aggressive skiers. The Blaster series features a 102 millimeter last on it, so it's definitely comfort yet performance orientated. Comfort boots are generally going to be 104, 106 millimeters at the ball of the foot. A performance boot is going to be 98 to 100, so this is a good balance. So you can spend all day on these boots, but with the Lange stance, the mono-injected shell, it's all on material, so you get a lot better performance and energy transfer. That 102 last provides a good balance between comfort and performance. This boot features 4 micro-adjustable buckles, aluminum, so they're going to be durable, lightweight. The micro-adjustability allows us to spin the buckles 360 degrees. If we're in between catches, we can really dial in that fit with that micro-adjustable buckle so that the boot's not too tight, not too loose. We get the perfect fit. We've also got the hinge instep buckle that allows the lower shell, the wrap of the lower shell, to contour better to the top of our foot so that we're not getting undue pressure on the top of our feet or anything like that. This also has a quick adjust upper cuff buckle, so it slides. You just pick it up and slide it. The lower cuff buckle is adjustable, but you do need an Allen wrench. It's got 3 positions where you can adjust that to. Another really cool, unique feature of this boot, let me buckle this up real quick so I can give you the full demo, is it has a ski walk feature. This boot is kind of designed for the more adventurous skier in mind, somebody that might be skiing a little bit side country, out of bounds a little bit, but they're really focused on going down the hill, and that is, performance of going down, whereas an AT boot, a true AT boot, is more focused on going uphill and being able to skin. This one's focused on the down, but if you are going to hike or possibly skin, maybe you have like a pair of Marker Dukes or some Barons or something like that, you flip this lower buckle forward, it flips it into the walk mode, and this cuff is allowed to come back and hinge freely. So it's much easier to walk in or skin in or whatnot than the traditional alpine boot. When you're ready to ski, just simply latch it closed, it locks it in, and now that boot can't come back anymore. So it's safe for skiing. All your forward pressure is locked in and whatnot. And again, very easy, very useful. It's also good for walking around on the bottom of the hill and makes your boot a little easier to get on and off as well. Moving on, we've got an outside cuff adjustment on this boot. What that does is it allows you to, if you are knock-kneed where your knees are coming in, bow-legged where your knees are going out, it allows you to bring this cuff into alignment with that so you get less pressure and stress on your ankles and your knees. Also allows our skis to ride flat so we're not catching edges, much quicker to respond and react. So a couple of very unique features on this boot. We'll move on to the liner. This features Lange's Thermo Fit 3 liner, so it's a little more performance oriented, but yet it's still very comfortable and plush. It's going to mold up to your foot very well. It's got the tongue pull, so you can get that tongue forward out of the way, much easier to get the boot on. We've got a nice fleece lined tongue, warm, comfortable cush. We've got the faux fur fleece lining on the outside of the cuff here, so very warm, comfortable. And then we've got a leather lined back, so it's very easy for us to slide our foot down into the heel pocket of the boot. We do have a one-piece tongue on this boot, so the tongue extends down all the way over to one piece over the toes. That eliminates any of the seams and whatnot, so we don't get any pressure points or anything on our toes. So a nice one-piece smooth tongue there. Also a new feature this year is that they have it's kind of hard to see, but on the top of the instep here, it's got a little cutout in the plastic, so again, it helps alleviate pressure from the top of your instep. Patented Lange heel lock here, down from that cuff, really helps you lock in that heel for that classically good Lange heel hold. So all in all, like I said, with the Lange Blaster Pro, we've got a boot that continues to make some improvements upon last year's model. which was a very successful model, and I think this will be even more so.